Assalamualaikum. This is Fairuz Jannat, a student of class 10 in Scholars School College. Firstly, if we look at this project, we can see that it represents a unique methodology to assess potential for hydropower in wastewater systems. If we look at this project, this model depicts a city in which every household's wastewater shall be converted into electricity. Not only that, the water will be conserved and it will help us to create fertilizers. This whole method shall be explained by my dear group member, Rahman.
Sir, as you can see here, the wastage water from the household is conserved in the sewerage. The waste water from the sewerage is kept in water treatment plant, where there a special method occurs. The method is called ultrafiltration, where there is no need of electricity, and it helps to expel the waste particles and byproducts. The clean water is now dropped in the turbine on the turbine, and as a result the turbine moves. Due to the movement of the turbine, kinetic energy is produced, and the kinetic energy is collected as potential energy, and whenever we need the electricity, we can use the potential energy as electrical energy. It helps us during the load shedding, and the clean water is disposed in any nearby water body.
Okay, sir. So my work is to just explain the advantages of this project. Okay, so as you can see that in our country, load shedding is one of the most main problems that our country's people is facing. And so for that reason, if we use or implement this kind of projects in our daily life, then we can be able to produce electricity by our own. Well, according that our land area is much more lesser than our population. So for the government, it's really very tough,
Sir, our project does not have any limitation because we are using rainwater or pond water or flood water. So it has a continuous process. The wastewater is really available in Bangladesh, so we can produce wastewater and produce electricity utilizing it. We can use the byproducts as fertilizers, and we can recycle the plastic stuffs, and it helps to maintain the ecosystem of our environment and also produce electricity.
And so we decided to use rainwater because rainwater or river flood water is not available, it's not seasonal. But in case of rainwater, it is available and we can use it anytime. And we can be able to produce electricity for those places where load shedding occurs mostly. So I guess if we implement it in our daily lives, then we can be able to produce electricity, and we can also save our environment, ecology, and we can be able to help ourselves to and the government.
Thank you so much. Introduce your team.
Sir, we don't have any team leader because we work in cooperation. We don't believe having leadership. So we can say that we all are leaders.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you.
Hello sir, my name is Abhishek. Our project here, it is called Fire Detection and Mitigation System. So it is basically a fire safety measure. We have built this project because in Bangladesh there are a lot of fire incidents going on, and the current safety measures of Bangladesh are not working currently. So we have decided to build our own fire safety system so that we can help to counter the outbreaks of fire that is happening in Bangladesh. So our system works is that we have a temperature sensor here. This is the model of pH level. This sensor will always take a temperature from the air, always take a temperature, then it will turn that temperature into a data, and then it will give the data to the ESP32 board we have used here as a front end. We have used the concept of IoT to run the ESP32 and our main service Raspberry Pi here. So when the temperature sends the data to the ESP32 board, then the ESP32 board will send it to the main server here, which is our Raspberry Pi. This will the function of publish in the so we have coded the server in such a way that we have given a logic that if the temperature is sent by the sensor to our server goes to a certain limit, then the sensor to the server will calculate the temperature that the fire does not occur. Then when the server sense that a fire has occurred, it will send commands to the relay router. Then it will send commands as 0 means on and 1 means off. So when a fire happens, it will send the command 0 to the relay router. The relay router powers our pump here. This is a 12-feet peristaltic pump. We use it as a water pump and our buzzer, alarm buzzer. So the function, the main purpose of this pump is to control the speed of fire, so that it will immediately turn on when the Raspberry Pi sends the command to the relay board and the relay board sends it to the pump. So the pump will try to control the speed of fire so that it does not be a huge fire. It just spread at a huge amount of time. Then the buzzer alarm here. This is a buzzer alarm. This is used to alarm the people in the building that the fire has been occurred in the building and they need to evacuate. And so when the pump is already controlling the speed of the fire, we have put the server in such a way that when it comprehends a fire, it will send an email to the given email address. In our case, we have given the email address of our building owner. So when a fire occurs, an email will automatically be sent immediately to the building owner's email address, and then he will know about the fire in his building, and he can inform the firefighters that a fire has occurred in his building and they need to come here right now. So the firefighters will come and they will inform not in a
How much cost it will be?
Sorry, in our project it has costed for about 5,000 to 6,000. But actually, we have just done here this concept. It's just a concept, sir. And when if we do it in real life, then we'll need more resources, more money, more engineering skills, and everything. So we can do it in a more stylish way. So basically, it's just a concept that we will. This is the system that we control the speed of fire in Bangladesh, and so that the fire basically gets on a signal and this will help to control.
Thank you so much. Introduce your team.
He's the main coder of our coding. He's the main coding of our project. I did the secondary coding. He's a Raj. He is our group leader. He will do a presentation. If you go to the final presentation, his name is Ortega. He helps all these hardware to the
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum sir, my name is Adil Hasan. This is my team, and we have presented a model of hydroelectricity. And the reason behind this is because recently we have seen that in our country there has been a shortage of electricity, and as a result, our government cannot produce renewable electricity. We know that in the river Kornofuli there is a dam called Kaptai. This is the same conceptual model of that river Kaptai. It's a hydroelectricity model. By using this, we can use river current, which is very high. By using this, we can rotate the turbine. Using the turbine, by using generator, it will go into the power line. As a result, we can produce a sustainable and renewable electricity source. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
This is a diagram of it. This is our members. If you want to, sir, you can give us a compliment or feedback or judgment, anything. This is the turbine, this is the spinning wheel or rotor, this is the generator, this is the power line, and this is the whole diagram set. It's a conceptual model of the Kaptai rod.
How much cost it will be if we apply in our
It is
country?
all DIY, it's a homemade thing. You can see it's a bottle cap, these are wheels, scotch tape, bottle cap, crocodile clips. All of these are found in our day-to-day life in home. We have tried to make this affordable because in Bangladesh our economy has to be affordable in order to create all these science projects.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Pray for us. Assalamualaikum. If you would like, sir, you can give us some compliment or feedback, anything. It will help us.
Carry on.
Our project is environmental friendly houses. This is produced from animals in garbage. Get the garbage of the city are taken by the garbage box. You can recycle like wet waste like water waste, food waste, livestock waste are taken by garbage truck to the power plant. In the power plant, the garbage goes via special process which is known as anaerobic digester. Firstly, the garbage are put on the conveyor. Then by the conveyor, the garbage moves towards the input. Then the inlet or grinder grinds the garbage and sends it to the digester. In the digester, the fermentation of the garbage is done and two main elements are produced: biogas and digestate. The digestate comes out to the outlet, which can be used as organic fertilizer and other chemical substances. The biogas that is present in the digester goes to the power plant. There it is heated and burned to produce electricity. Then the produced electricity goes in the transformer where the voltage is changed by the electromagnetic induction. Then the electricity is sent to the whole city and the whole city gets lighted.
Thank you.
In Bangladesh, it is projected that increase of waste materials will become 47,064 tons per day in 2025. So if 5 plants are from other countries which will
Thank you so much. Who is the group leader and which class do you read in? Class 8. I think all students from class 8. And thank you so much.
My name is Irfan Sayyid. We have our science project today. So we have made our science. Our two names are Kamal and our project is production of renewable energy for betterment of energy. Here we have the buildings which produces electricity by moving the blades of the turbine by retailers. Then that is provided to the other parts of the city. Then we have the mosque. The mosque is a place where religious studies are going. After school, the students come here because religious studies are also important besides school studies. Then we have the school over here. There is a lot of students there. We have a playground in there. There is a flag of Bangladesh. Beside that, we have the recycle factory. The whole plastic that is produced by the city is recycled over there. And then, if plastics are not recycled, they are burned for petrol and then through oil, plastic oil diagnosis. Then we have a solar panel, solar station. That means there are a lot of solar panels on the top of the building. The sunlight is transformed from light energy to electricity and provided to the whole of the city. The 60% of the electricity is provided by the solar panel. Then we have the house. It is where the students of the school live, and the college students also have a hostel here. We also have some trees on the roadside. This is also important for the environment because there is a lot of carbon dioxide producing. So the trees take up the carbon dioxide and release oxygen, which helps us a lot. We have a flyover on our top that helps with our traffic. Bangladesh has a lot of traffic. The flyovers will help us a lot. Then we have this road that we make out of cement and this grass made of green acrylic color. And we also have many dustbins around the city so that no area is no area is dustbin or. So this is all. I hope this will help the environment very much. See you.
Thank you so much. What will be the social effect if we apply this? Is there any bad effect on the society?
People will be more thinking about the environment, then the environment will be better, and the future generation will also can live freely and nicely.
Yes, thank you so much. Introduce our other two members already. You have only done this, or other two members?
There are 3 more members who helped us. One is absent, but two of them are here. One is Rahat Yusuf and another is Isniat. He did the most of the things all night, staying up all night, and he's the one who is with the ideas and everything.
Okay, you are the students of class 8?
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Our project is called a solar panel tracker. And using a solar panel tracker, normally when we place a solar panel, the sunlight usually moves out of the angle after a certain time. But when we use a solar panel tracker, it will track the sunlight itself and then keep on 100% sunlight efficiency and keep on making electricity at all time. And so it can also help you keeping electricity like that also is also clean. Seeing a sun, taking electricity and using energy from the sun is not at all harmful for the environment. So we could say we are using we are also getting this for free. So, and it is one of the points of SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, that we should use affordable and clean energy. So using the solar panels also meets those demands. Using the solar panels, when we use this project on a larger scale, we don't need one motor per panel. We can just take a stronger one for 10 or 20 panels. Therefore, the more panels we use, the more of a profit we land in. That can also help our country's economic growth. And also save us from using fuel, because using fuel is lack smoke and many other problems for the environment, which is not at all sustainable. So for that we should preserve the environment, power and take energy. Using solar panels meets all those demands. Using solar panels is also allowed. Since by the time the sun's energy will run out, you don't have to worry about that. The sun's energy will take billions of years to run out, so we can simply just keep on using it. Because no matter how much light we find, we cannot absorb sunlight very faster than it is already giving us.
Thank you.
That will be all. Please try to subscribe.
Our project is earthquake and air power water pump. This is an earthquake alarm, and it will be when the earthquake happens. Some people doesn't know that how going the earthquake or not. Then the alarm will be on. If the alarm is on, there will be a loud noise. And now this earthquake is going on, people will be alert. And if the earthquake is doesn't, but a little bit like 1.2 or 1.7, then there will be low noise spins. And this is our air power water pump with balloon. This is for the demo of T-ball. The T-ball is a little bit harder for the senior citizens and kids in the village. And if they and the handle of the T-ball is not tightened, if I use this pump, that will be the air pressure will go to the ground and the water will flow. Excuse me. The water will flow. Flowing water, if we need a little bit amount of water, that will be activated, and the balloon, the water of the air we force to the water, force to the air and water, and it will be cost around 60 to 25. It will be cost around, in practically life, it will cost 60 to 90,000 taka, and if someone village one take, but he has to pay EMI, we will give him EMI at least 12 months to 4 months. He can take that EMI by EMI.
Thank you so
It's
much.
a useful thing. If I make it in 2025 or more, then in 2025 or 2030, then it will become good for the villages. If water there will be in more than 1,000 people, and there will a motor that there will be 2 sensors. There will be solar panel of water. If he thinks the water level is going down, I need some water, he will raise up the water at least about the tank. Then if he think no, this water is going overload, then he has to turn off by the sensor. Then the sensor will turn off. The balloon will in 2025 there will be a big size of balloon. That will be cost around 500 to 1,000 taka. That was what a little bit reasonable, and that will be at least long lasting around 6 months or.
Okay.
I'm the leader of this and I'm representing the team. In our project, we are showing the process how electricity is produced in the nuclear power plant. In this reconstruction model, we are throwing a urine isotope and chemicals near the drum to make it unstable and break it into smaller elements, crystal and barrier. During this blast, heat is produced, and this heat is transferred to the steam generator. And the steam generator produces steam, which spins this turbine. And when this turbine spins, it creates electricity in this generator, and this light up like this. And this is the condenser. When the water is steamed, the steamed water comes from this behind, and here the condenser cools down that steamed water into normal and again usable water in this way.
Thank you so much. Who is the captain or leader? And introduce your team. Thank you so much. Okay.
Assalamualaikum, this is our project. We have made 2 projects for science fair. One is EMP gun and another is universal gun. So we start from this. EMP gun is a special kind of gun that it can jam any electronic device. The full form of EMP is electromagnetic pulse, from where the signals come out from this wire, and when it touch any PCB in this kind of fan or electronic device, it will jam. If I show you, the fan is working, and if I give to its inner, look, it's jam.
Yes.
It contains what is the capacity of the electronic.
If the device is high to medium voltage, then it will jam temporarily, but it is medium to low voltage, then it will jam it permanently. And on the other side, this is our universal car. It is a special kind of car we have made that you can control with any kind of input. From my seat, this is working. On the other hand, if I see you can control this car with any input. This is the specialty of this car.
Yes. What is your project name?
So this project name is EMP gun, and this is universal gun.
Yes.
We made EMP gun for Bangladesh to take Bangladesh Army upgrade in the technological field, and we made this EMP gun.
Oh, that's great. And who is the leader of
I'm
this?
the leader.
And which section do you read in?
I read in B2.
B3, students of scholars, school and college. And you can introduce your others team member.
He is Sabin Shahab.
Yes.
And he is Tafni Ahmed Rafai.
Yes.
And I'm Yan. I'm the leader of the.
And how much cost
It
actually?
cost 3,000, and this car cost 800 to 3,800.
800. Wow, nice project. Okay, I appreciate all of you and wish you all the best. And
And sir, this
when I make this project, it's almost take more than a week to make.
Oh yes.
So hard to make.
And you have to so many hard work. Actually, this setup designing also. Yes, I think your also project is good and presentation is also nice. An uncommon project. Everyone doing like solar projects, solar panels, and environment. Just you are doing something new. Okay, thank you so much.
And
Yes.
we made this for most advanced technology.
Advanced technology, yes. And thank you so much and wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Okay.
The name of our project is automatic street light. The first thing you think about it on the theory about automatic street light is what is automatic street light? Automatic street lights are street lights which are being automatically and intelligently controlled by a sensor. The
Yes.
second thing you may ask is why is it important? Automatic street lights are important to reduce power consumption and manpower. The street light, the sensor over that can sense the presence of light and absence of light. The way it works is the sensor over that in presence of light, the sensor will turn off the light, and in absence of light, the sensor will turn on the light. Such as in day, the light will be turned off, and when it senses that there is no light, that means it's night, the lights will be turned on. So here is the circuit diagram of our project.
Yes.
Sir, thank you for listening to us. If you have any question, you can ask us.
Actually, how kilometer road we can set up this 1 or 2 kilometer in Dhaka city?
So it depends on how much you can power the power.
Yes. And if we apply this project in our Dhaka city, like in Dhanmondi, Shat Masjid Road, and how much cost it will be?
Sir, that depends on the component that the government will use. These are just natural small components which we can use in any small invention or
Yes.
any small project. You can even create this model at your home. It's very easy.
Yes. It's automated.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I think you are the students of class 6 of Scholarship School and College, and you can say your name. What's your
My
name?
name is Charlie Rahman. He's Wilbur Ali. He's Sabri Rai. He's Samuel Bob. He's the leader of our team.
Yes. And do you have any opinion or any speech here?
Sir, I want to tell you the mechanism of here.
Yes. Yes.
These are our receivers and these are the resistors.
Yes.
And this is our sensor which is called the LED.
And you can show how it's do work here. Is it possible to show in front of the camera?
We will cover this area
Yes.
in just a second.
I think is there something missing?
Sir,
Yes.
this wire is
Yes. Yeah, wow, it's doing work. Yes.
so sir, there isn't any presence of light in that. That's
Yes.
why the lights are not turning on.
Yes.
And as we
Okay, Baba. Thank you so much.
sir,
And
sir, this is another project of our
sorry. Yes.
another science project. So this
Wow.
is a solar powered light.
Yes.
If anything, if it detects any movement within 16 centimeters of it, it will turn on the light.
Yes. I think is it solar panel?
Yes.
Yes.
Solar powered.
Solar power.
So this
Okay. How much cost this one?
So this light cost us around 500.
500 taka, and you all guys have
Cardboard
contributed. Yes.
We recycled the cardboard of different things that we
Yes.
bought for this project.
Okay, Baba. Thank you so much, and wish you all the best. I really appreciate your project, and wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
My name is Nilkar Mogar. My name is Azhar. We are from class 6 D1. It makes the water pollution free. It's our support which keeps the water from the road. It is followed. Now we have to count these papers as the pollution. So if we run this
it will take a paper with it and take it to the bank of the river. Then we will collect the water and we will collect the waste and put it in a safe place. From where we can start. It will be a quality.
Yes. And how much cost it is?
Say it's $1,500.
$1,500.
No, sir.
Dhaka, yes. And thank you so much and wish you all the best. I appreciate your work and wish you all the best. Thank you. Yes.
Conditions caused by solar panels in broad daylight. And during the evening, as there is much wind, active model. কি বলে যেন প্রোটোটাইপ তারপর এখানে এগুলো পাওয়ার টারবাইন উইন্ড টারবাইন এখান থেকে সোলার থেকে যেভাবে আসবে উইন্ড থেকে পাওয়ার আসবে পাওয়ার স্টোর হবে কোথায় স্যার পাওয়ার স্টোর স্টোর দেখা নেই স্যার এগুলো কি স্যার ফ্যাক্টরিজ আমরা ফ্যাক্টরি হিসেবে স্যার হোয়াইট ফিল্মগুলো আসলে কি দেখতে হচ্ছে হোয়াইট ফিল্ম প্রিভেনশন এটা ইকো ফ্রেন্ডলি সেখানে কি কি আছে সেগুলো কি স্যার ওয়েস্ট ম্যানেজমেন্ট প্লাস্টিক অর্গানিক পেপার অ্যান্ড গ্লাস এগুলোকে আমরা আলাদা আলাদাভাবে রিসাইকেল করি আচ্ছা রিসাইকেল থেকে আমরা বাই প্রোডাক্ট পাবো স্যার পেপার থেকে স্যার পেপার থেকে ইলেকট্রিসিটি স্যার গ্লাস পুরো আবার রিসাইকেল করতে পারবো অর্গানিক থেকে কি পাবো প্লাস্টিক রিসাইকেল করে আবার রিউজেবল এটা যেটা পলিউশনের মতো সেটা আবার ইউজ এটা এবার আকার মতো ওভার ক্রাউডেড সিটিতে এই মডেল কি অ্যাপ্লিকেবল
Assalamualaikum. My name is Udit Chakraborty and my name is Tajul Kamri. We are from class 6, section B1, Scholar School and College. We are going to present you this project. This is a windmill power generator. This generates power, free energy from natural air. We are going to show you by artificial air. As you can see, electricity is produced from air by this one.
Yes.
We can use this in our daily life. This
It's wind energy.
wind
Yes.
energy. This produces wind energy.
And by this energy we can produce electricity.
Yes. And it stores electricity. We
Yes.
can charge any electronic devices by this. We have made this not that. And pollution can be reduced.
Yes.
And this is eco-friendly. So
Eco-friendly. Yes. And how much cost it is?
in total, it is 1,500.
1,500. And if we set up this project in our real life, and how much cost it will be? 3,000. And is there any maintenance cost?
No, there is
No, it's only just, I think every 1 or 2 years we can just change 1 or 2 parts here. Okay, Baba, thank you so much. This is the nice project and I wish you all the best and I appreciate your project and your presentation is also good and thank you so much. Okay, Allah Hafiz.
This is our project. Its name is global warming greenhouse.
Now explain your project. Actually, what types of project it is? Which project?
It's about global warming.
Global warming. Okay, can you explain your project, how we can benefit from it?
In the project, it is explained the effects of global warming.
Yes.
We take a look at this. We can see that here, natural greenhouse effect. We can see that the solar radiation from the sun is radiating on the Earth's surface. As a result of greenhouse gases, the heat can easily escape into the outer space. As a result, the temperature is set. And in the human influence greenhouse effect, the solar radiation from the sun is radiating on the Earth's surface, but as a result of greenhouse gases, the heat becomes trapped on the Earth's surface. As a result, there is an increase in the temperature of the Earth. The Earth becomes hotter and hotter. This is called global warming.
In the afterwards, we are saying that there is a lifestyle of people and there is no use of fossil fuel in transportation, and also there are a lot of trees, a sufficient amount of water in there, and glacier is also normal. And CO2 is also normal. But in the research, because of water, we are saying that the lifestyle of people fossil fuels is energy that is very harmful for our environment. As we work with the factory, they are using facilities and the science that are very harmful for our environment. And the transportation, they are mainly using for work, and everything is also without cost. Our natural destroyed. There's also lack of enemies. So we can say that we have to prepare our environment by planting more trees by planting more trees and saving the energy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Dr. Sajidul Hassan Hayan from class 6, section B1. This is our project, the object detector. I will represent to you our project on behalf of our teammates.
Yes.
We basically made this project in order to help the blind people. I've used an Arduino Uno, battery, breadboard, LED pin, buzzer, and sonar sensor. Basically, it can detect any obstacle within 5 centimeters. If it does, then the buzzer and the LED pin will be activated. This is the whole circuit diagram of the project. And this is the code I installed earlier to make our project work properly. Safety distance equal to 5, as in 5 centimeters. Buzzer LED pin high. Else buzzer LED pin low, as if anything isn't within the range of 5 centimeters, it cannot detect. So we make this project in order to help the blind people. If we place this,
And can you show how it's doing work again?
yes sir.
I think 5 centimeter distance.
Yes sir.
Yes.
So if we place this on a blind stick, then it will become smart blind stick, and if blind people intend to use the smart blind stick, then they will be able to move more smoothly and freely, and the chances of accidents will be reduced. In the future, if we want to upgrade it more, we can add this moisture sensor.
Yes.
Or GPS locator, or several sonar sensors, so that the blind people can go up the stairs very easily.
Yes, and how much cost it is?
It's about 2,000.
2,000. Yes. Okay, thank you so much. Assalam. Okay, thank you so much. Wish you all the best.
Solar panels are very important sectors. It will be electricity bill, and it will be easy to generate electricity from solar panels comparing to the other sources of generating electricity. during load shedding, solar panels are with a wonderful solution for this problem. And
তোমরা আর কেউ কিছু বলবে ওর সাথে?
we can that in Bangladesh
Assalamu alaikum, this is Shinya Hussain from grade 10 studying in Scholar Student College. We will present our DNA model from our group consisting of members Mahajuja Baki, Shinya Hussain and Jamil. Freshly starting, first we should be knowing about DNA. The full form stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. In short, we call it DNA. It is the hereditary material in humans and almost all other organisms. DNA is mostly found in the cell nucleus and sometimes in mitochondria. The DNA consists of
ম্যানুয়ালি এখান থেকে আমরা এইখানে সেটা ড্রাই করতে দিব কিছুক্ষণের জন্য ফর 5 to 4 মিনিটস। তারপর এখান থেকে অটোমেটিক সিস্টেম আপনারা দেখতে পাচ্ছেন এখানে পাইপ দেওয়া হচ্ছে। এটা মানে কনভার্টার মেশিন, এই কনভার্টার মেশিনের মধ্যে যাবে। এখানে প্রায় 750 to 800 ডিগ্রি সেলসিয়াস পর্যন্ত মানে সেলসিয়াস দিয়ে আমরা 15 থেকে 20 মিনিট এখানে বার্ন করবো প্লাস্টিক এবং এই ফুল কাজটা চলবে আমাদের যেটা পাচ্ছি আমরা সেখান থেকে। অ্যান্ড এটা এনভায়রনমেন্টাল ফ্রেন্ডলি, তার কারণ হচ্ছে আমরা এখানে ফায়ার ইউজ করে ইলেকট্রিসিটি আমাদের ডিস্টিলেশন সেন্টারে যাবে। ডিস্টিলেশন সেন্টারে আমরা এখানে ডিস্ট্রিবিউট করবো। আমাদের আমাদের প্রোডাক্টস আসছে এখানে, লাইক আমরা এখানে অকটেন পাচ্ছি, ডিজেল পাচ্ছি, পেট্রোল পাচ্ছি, ন্যাচারাল গ্যাস পাচ্ছি, ইনকো পাচ্ছি আমরা। এবং এইটা আমাদের একটা গ্যাস সেন্টার আপনারা দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন। এখানে প্রাইমারি কেয়ার করব যাদের এখানে হয়তো ইলেকট্রিফাইড হতে পারে বা আহত হতে পারে বা বার্নিং হয়ে যেতে পারে, তখন আমরা এখানে তাকে প্রাইমারি গার্ড হচ্ছে সব পরিচালনা করবে এবং এটা সিকিউরিটি দায়িত্ব থাকবে এখানে। এটা হচ্ছে আমাদের পার্টিকুলার গাড়ি রাখতে পারে অ্যান্ড এখানে পার্ট।
Thank you so much. Yes.
Sir, our project is a future safe environment. Sir, these street lights are very. Sir, our models are consist of a school. Sir, the office space of the roof is utilized by sir roof plantation, and our whole school is powered by sir solar panels because renewable energy is you can use it many times. Sir, here we have a sir sanitary booth. When the students will enter the school, they will be sanitized and all the bacteria will be clean. Sir, we have a pool for the students to sir enjoy. Sir, Sir, here we have sir solar panels, sir farm. Sir, with the help of this, we are powering the street lights. The street lights are very sir inefficient. They work all night, and so we are using renewable energy to power them.
So we have placed a recycle factory because plastic doesn't mix with the soil. That's why we can 95% of the plastic and recycle in the plastic recycle.
And sir, 5% units are buried under the soil. And sir, here we have a new idea, sir. This is the rainwater collection. There is a sensor system which will collect the water. So when the water will reach a certain level, the sensor will open the gate and the water will be filled in the tank. Then it will, through a purifier, it will be sprayed on some food.
We know, sir, our rainwater is a vitamin D complex. We can drink the water easily.
What is the name of your project?
Future safe environment plus renewable energy.
Oh, are you student of class 7?
Yes, sir.
And who is the team leader?
Sir, the team leader is
Yes, what's your name?
Sir, Hussain.
And you can introduce your other 3 members.
Sir, grade 1 Rahat, sir, section B4, last 5 years, section B4, and sir, Mashid Al-Jubairkan, section B6.
Sir, we have a side project.
Sir, we have a side project.
Yes, so what
Sir,
is...
it is an energy converter, sir.
Yes.
When we move our hand, we are using sir mechanical energy, and when a light bulb sir lights, it is using sir electrical energy. So we are converting
Wow.
the mechanical energy to electrical energy, sir.
Wow, see. Great.
So we are using 9 volt of two motor DC motor, and we are and it can produce 2 volt.
And there is no any battery connection?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It is totally independent, sir.
Yes.
We are just using a
Okay.
mechanical energy to power
Of
the
course, nice project. Thank you. How much cost is this one?
Sir, just this one is around 500.
500 taka.
Yes.
Yes.
And the whole project is, sir, total, sir, 2000 taka and over 2000.
Over 2000 taka. Yes. This is all of the solar panel.
Yes, sir.
And how much energy we can produce by using this solar panel in our real life? 45% of 5-star building or
No, sir. Sir, the whole city power, sir. 45.
whole city?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, this
And
modular
do you
is-
have any idea how much real cost, and if we apply in our Dhaka city, and how much it will be maintenance cost in a year or month?
Sir, to apply this all this, sir, it will around cost 35 crores, sir, around.
Around. And is there maintenance cost or setup cost?
Now, sir, setup cost. Yes.
Setup cost.
And sir, maintenance will be, sir, 15 crore per yearly.
Do you think are there available technician to set up this project in Bangladesh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I think your project is really nice, and we appreciate you and wish you all the best, and thank you so much. Hope to see you all. Okay, we'll have salam.
একটা ইউ শেপ আলট্রা যখন বাতাসে ঘুরে এটার সাথে পয়েন্ট ওর মধ্যে ঘুরে সরি বলছো কেন আমি তোকে আসছি শিখে কেন আমি তোকে আসছি যে তোমাকে এই ধরনের কোশ্চেন করা হবে তুমি যাতে অ্যান্সার করে দিতে পারো আর একটু দেখে নিবি ঠিক আছে মূল প্রিন্সিপাল ওইটা আমাদের কেমন দরকার এগুলো এটা কি সোলার প্যানেল কি এটা লিমিটেশনস কি সমস্যা কি
Limitations, it doesn't produce enough energy. It's not efficient enough.
যখন ডার্ক থাকবে তখন এটা কাজ করবে না
Yes, sir. It's
নাম্বার
not
1
efficient.
নাম্বার 2 খুব কম পরিমাণে প্রোডিউস হয় নাম্বার 3 আমরা কি এটা প্রিজার্ভ করতে পারি
No, sir. We need to change it every
হ্যাঁ না 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 সেটা বলিনি যে আসে না স্টোর করে রাখলাম স্টোর করে ইউজ করলাম না সোলার প্যানেলের সম্ভব না ডিরেক্ট ইলেকট্রিসিটি প্রোডিউস করে এটা কিছু লিমিটেশন আছে
It's not efficient.
এগুলো একটু জেনে রাখ
The color will change due to the oxidation process. And here the color, due to the oxygen trapped in the container, the color will change from yellow to red and red to green. And if we keep it still for some time, due to reduction process, the color will change from green to red and red to yellow.
Thank you so much. I gave 10 seconds to video training.
High price of the electricity products. So to produce electricity, we can use water because our country is a divided country. In a divided country, we can have a large amount of source of water. So from this water, we can produce electricity. And the process of producing electricity from water is like electricity. In this project, we are using this wheel to
Good.
when this moves, kinetic energy is produced, and then kinetic energy turns into electric energy. And when this electricity energy is produced, then the electricity is stored in the battery.
I think you can off this one. It off করে দাও।
The battery speed is windmill. So when the windmill is spinning, it is producing electricity. So that electricity is transferred into the
And we can use this electricity in the housing.
we can turn on light or we can watch TV.
Yes.
As a disadvantage.
Sir, this is a reindeer.
ওটা অফ করে দাও। হ্যাঁ।
In our country, there are lots of disasters. Among those disasters, one disaster is flood, and we can get the flood notification from the rainfall. This detector works
When water falls into this,
when water falls into the circuit. If you on this switch into the water, the electricity transfers, and when the buzzer creates sound, and this sound creates an alarm which gives us a detector.
And thank you so much. Who is the leader of this team? Are you students of class 7? And you can introduce your team member. Yes, yes. And others two members are. And you all are students of 7BS2 Scholars School and College. And I appreciate your work and thank you so much and wish you all the best. Love you. Thank you. Now explain your project.
Sir, we made a project on outer space and satellite. Now, we tried to replicate the outer space by